Hi team, welcome to Automation for Testers. In this lecture, we are going to continue with the JavaScript string methods. Whatever we have discussed in the earlier video, and in continuation of that particular video, we have some more methods to discuss. There you can see starts with, ends with, includes, index of, last index of, and such methods. Okay, so let's understand what exactly these methods will do. Okay, so now let's starts with method. So here I have one string and I am applying the method something called starts with. The name itself is indicating returns true if the sequence of elements of such string convert to a string is the same as corresponding elements of this object starting at position, otherwise return false. Okay, so something confusion, but if I say like this it will be very clear. I just want to check whether this particular string is starting with this particular welcome or not. So in this case, if I try to run the program, then you can see it is giving you what? True, because this particular string str1 is starting with letters only welcome, right? It's not only something letters. You can say you can give one letter, one word, and multiple words. There is no difference at all. Okay, so if I say like this, run the program, same output you're going to get it, whether it is single character or multiple characters, single word or multiple word, it does not make any difference. For example, if I say caps W and see what is the output, you're going to get it, there you can see false, because it is a case sensitive. It has to be exact match to check whether it is getting started with the specified string or not. Okay, so like this, if you want to check given string is starting with some letters or not, so we have which method, guys? Starts with method. Okay, so in the same fashion, to check in the end, we have one more method. That is called as what? Ends with. The name itself is indicating to check given string is starting with the specified letters or not. Okay, so I want to check the given string str1 is ending with the letter JS or not. So if I run the program, it will give you true because it is ending with only those letters, right? You can give one letter. The same concept will apply over here. Whatever you have seen, you can pass multiple words or single word. It does not make any difference. If I say JSS and try to run the program, then you can see false because it is not ending with what? JSS, right? So it is ending with the JS. Okay, so like this, you can check the string contents using starts with and ends with. Okay, and we have one more method, includes. The includes method is equivalent to contains method. Okay, so here if you come across the Java, right, so there we have contains method. In the same fashion, here in JavaScript you do not have contains method, but of course you have something called what? Includes methods. Okay, so this include method will check given string is contain something or not. For example, if I say 2, I just want to check whether this particular string is contain 2 or not. There you can see true it is giving. Not only in the middle, you can give anything. For example, JS, try to run the program, true, because this particular string contains 2JS, right? So like this, you can use this like a contains method. If you want to verify given string is contains some value or not, some characters or not, some words or not, you can use the includes method which is present in the JavaScript. Okay, so these three methods are the kind of relative. There you can see starts with to check given string is starting with some letters or strings or not, and ends with the same thing. Include is also same thing. It is as equivalent to what? Contains method in other languages. Contains method. Okay, so these three methods we have discussed, guys. Now let us continue our discussion. We have something called index of method. Let's see what exactly this method will do for us. So str1 dot index of. If you come across my arrays videos, there also we have discussed about index of concept, right? So now here also the same thing. Return the position of the first occurrence of a substring. I just want to know actually what is the what is the position of a 2 or any single character or multiple characters. It shouldn't be an issue. I want to check with this. So try to run the program. First let's clear the screen and try to run the program 8. So what does this mean? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8th position is what? 2 only, right? So it will give you what? First occurrence, guys. It will give you the first occurrence. For example, if I pass L and it should return what? Kind of 2. So 0, 1, 2 because it is at second position, or else you can say it is quite opposite to what? Caret method. Caret method, what it does, it will give you the character at specified index, but this is what? Giving the index of a specified character. It may be single character, it may be a word, it may be multiple words. The same concept apply for any method. Okay, so like this you can use the index of method to know what is the position of a given character or string. Okay, same fashion we have something called what? Log str1 dot last index of. The name itself is indicating this will give you the last occurrence. This will give you the last occurrence. Now if I say let's try to give it E, and then we'll give the correct example. CLS, try to run the program. It is giving you 6 because it is not the first occurrence. So first occurrence is at one location. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then sixth location what we have, guys? E. So that E it is giving you, that means it's a last occurrence. For example, if I add in the end, it will give you 13 because it is giving you what? Last occurrence of a given character. Okay, so quite opposite to the index of method, guys. Quite opposite to the index of method. We have discussed 5 methods. Now let's discuss about the last method, something called as search method. And say here str1 dot search. str1 dot search. Now there you can see find the first substring match in a regular expression search. In a regular expression search, it is giving you the number. Okay, so it is very much close to what? Index of method only, but I will tell you the difference. See here. So I am comparing these two methods, then you will understand clearly what exactly it is. Okay, so you will be having some sort of doubt, that will be clarified in the regular expression classes. Okay, so now here I just want to check this particular string is there or not. Caps 2. Obviously this one will give me what? Minus, because that particular 2 is not present, but still I want to ignore the case sensitives. So in order to do that, here I can pass the regular expression. Here I can pass what? A regular expression. So if I run the program, there you can see the first one is giving what? -1 because this 2 is not present, but second one is giving what? 8 because it is present at the 8 location. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you can see 8th location it is giving. That means you can pass the regular expression. You can pass the regular expression, but whereas in index of you cannot do that. It should be a plain vanilla characters you need to pass it. Whereas in the search method you can pass the characters. You can pass the characters with some regular expressions to match some regular expressions. There are so many things that you need to understand why we have written like this /s and then I. We can write G also, global kind of thing. Many things that we can write, but in order to know about it very well, we have to discuss about JavaScript regular expression concepts. Okay, so time being, nothing to worry about. So the difference between index of and search is what? Index of will plain search, like plain text you have to pass in order to search it, but whereas search you can pass like a, you can search like a using the regular expression. So there is a difference that you have. For example, if it is a small 2 only, both will give you 8. Try to run the program. There you can see it is giving 8 and 8, but only in case of if you want to ignore the case and many other stuffs, not only ignoring the stuffs, many other stuffs where you can apply through regular expression concept. That concept is not applicable in index of method, and whereas in search it is available for you. Okay, so might be you clarified 50-50, yeah, but of course you have to learn about the regular expressions of Java in order to understand the pattern, what exactly it is. I hope the methods are clear, guys. Starts of method to check whether the given string is starting with the specified letters or not. Ends with is the same thing. Includes same thing, like it is contains or not. Index of you need to pass the letter and you will get the what? Position of it. The last index is the last occurrence. And difference between index of and search is what, guys? In index of you have to provide only the characters, the regular characters you need to pass, but in search you can pass through what? Regular expression also. Okay, so I think that's all for this particular video session, guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining the session. Have a good day ahead.